We are at the YCS with Tyree Tinsley, and here's his burning abyss microphone.
Alright, I'll just start with muscles. This is a little different from standard builds. 3 tour guide, 3 rubric, 3 farfa, 3 scone, 3 graph, 3 shear, 2 cal cab, 2 outlets, 2 libic, and BOS. Pretty sure it's like 25 muscles. Under no traps, if you don't already know. I run 3 of this because this helps you not die. You just put it under a Dante. So even if they like fear the Dante, like you can just use this effect and not die. Same thing with him, the Libic, same thing here. This is good against shit-alls, this is another name. This is good to run in the middle. So you just basically have a lot of shit-alls. I mean, burning abyss ones except Cagna. So, and this is, I didn't want to run this card, but just because I ran rank up, spells, 3 MST, 3 enemy controller. I'd probably run 5 of this if I could. 3 beginning of the end. I'll explain this after the spells are done. 2 rank ups and 1 ofs. A war, Night Beam, Foolish, and Raigeki. The reason you run 3 of this is because when you're playing as grind decks like the Tower Knights and decks that run back row, you can throw all your moss into the back row, then use this to like get your hand back up. Not to mention if you open up Tour Guide and like any other BA monster, like this is probably going to be live by turn 2. And you're not always, like the chance of seeing multiples is really low because you're milling so much. So there are a few games where I resolve 2 in 1 turn or like 2 in the game, like back to back. Like it's just a really solid card. I don't regret playing 3 at all. Yeah, the rank up. It's really important for when they make you go first, because since you're not running traps there, if they know what they're doing, they'll make you go first. And this makes it so like even if you go first, you can make plays, which is sort of like a trap card. So you're probably never going to get it back out of the graveyard though. That effect's not relevant. So this also makes BLS more alive. And then these. Only one of this because you don't want too much one trap removal in your hand. This is just helps for game pushes. So deck's 40. No upstarts because this deck does 8,000 a lot. It's like your game shots are 8,000, so one upstart just push you off. And without trap cards, you have really no defense to stop from killing you outside of like Pleiades. That's it for that. Extra deck. 3 Dantes. 2 downers. I actually didn't make this card. I made this card like twice. This card's not really that good anymore with Farfa because I'll just Farfa and it'll make it really awkward in a mirror match. So it's only good against the Tower Knights because of Travere. 2 Pleiades. 2 Virgils. 1 Nightmare, 1 Acid Dome. Engineer, this is really good with Farf underneath it, especially in a mirror match. Considering you're on no trap cards, you can stop from killing you and make their plays awkward by doing that. Giga Brilliance, Auto card, M7. M7 for a diamond. You can also, like, you just enemy controller their diamond and put this on top of it, so that's an out. You also can put it on top of a Pleiades when you're done with that. So like they're even like they usually like just leaving like empty like Pleiades are like owl cards are down in addition there because you can't switch them anything, but any BA monsters. But if you put an sun over it, they're forced to deal with that. So you can just add back to guy, or I added this back once. So, besides that, I didn't run Zen mains because I just felt it wasn't needed. Darkball wasn't. I didn't think Darkball was going to be as big. Like for this deck, I ran this over because the Tower Knights were really popular. So this is good against them. You just caught like alphas when you don't have a Tower monster on the board, or like deep prisons, and like bait out breakthroughs and stuff like that. So, yeah, nothing else to really explain here. I'm sorry, the traps. 3 XYZ Universe and a diamond. This is for the mirror match. The theory is when they have double Dante up when they go first, is to flip this up on their Dantes and make this and win the game. However, that does not happen. This card is terrible.
It gets econed, like the econ play happens.
This got snatched once. It got Dark Bolt 3 times. got Raigeki'd once, and one got Econ, it put an M7 over it. So it actually didn't do anything. Like,
I never resolved it.
I mean, I resolved it a lot, but not once did it win me the game. It actually lost me the game when he snap stole it. So, like, I mean, it's cool theory, and it was cool in testing before people knew about it, but I probably wouldn't do this again. It probably should be like Maxis or Flying Seas or something. 2 Diffusion, Heroes and Shit-Offs. 2 Dark Holes. This is really important for the mirror match because of this, Flying Sea, Majesty, and
Trio.
Yeah, Trio. And I guess if some people still do Revival Gift for some reason. So, and then for Tower Knights. 3 Twister for Fifth Fort and Tower Knights. And I face Volcanics, so I use this against Volcanics. There's supposed to be 2 Typhoons in here. My friend's borrowing one. Empty sleeve right here. If you don't know what this card does, you can read it. It's really good because if they go first and have Trampoline Scout, and you can do this so you don't lose the towers or whatever. And it's also a card you don't have to set ever, so like if they have multiple back row in the mid game and they play Scout, like take the Scout, then you can just Typhoon. And just like it can't get hit by Spawn Trap move, it's always going to stay in your hand. So this is really good. Like I might have played 3, but it might have been too much. It was better in Twister in a lot of scenarios actually. But it literally acts like an MST if like you need it to. You can just set it and just activate it. So, I believe that. Yeah, that's it for the deck. I'd make some changes to it, but it's not a bad deck to run. Like I'd probably put some hand traps in the side deck, one main in it. Probably maybe like Flying for the Maxis, but that's about it.
All right, thanks for deck profile, Tyree.
No problem.
Thanks.